Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this red, white, and green Smooshy marble, the fourth design in my 12 Days of Christmas series. If you like nail art and would like to see the rest of the series, be sure you're subscribed to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and if you'd like to see how I did this design, just stay tuned. Starting out with clean, dry nails, I'm going to begin with a base coat. I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. The polishes that I'll be using in the Smooshy marble today are all from OPI. The green is Don't Mess with OPI, and the red is Romantically Involved. And these are both fine, although the bottles are a little bit discolored. I'll also be using Alpine Snow in the marble and as my base color. And just to add a little bit of holiday bling, I'm going to be topping the whole thing off with Don't Speak, which is a gold flaky topper from the Gwen Stefani collection. I've got my base color applied, and before I start smooshing, I'm going to protect around my nails using Simply Peel. Even though in the past when I've done this, it's been not quite as messy as I anticipated, I have a feeling like the one time I tried to skip out on the latex would be the time everything got super, super messy. So I'm going to save myself a little bit of cleanup by going around each nail. Today I'm going to be using my Moe London Crystal Clear stamper. And if you don't have a stamper, you could certainly use like a plastic bag or something like that. And if you do have a stamper but it's just not clear, that's also perfectly fine. I just find it a little bit easier to place things and to aim with a clear stamper. I mean, I think once you go clear stamper, you kind of never go back. But I'm just going to apply the colors kind of like that so the red and the green aren't touching too much. And for this one, I'm just going to do one nail at a time. I had pretty good luck last time that I smooshed multiple nails at a time, but because I'm working with red and green and I don't want it to turn into a muddy mess, I'm just going to do one at a time. And hopefully that will keep the red and the green recognizably red and green. Once I've smooshed, I'm going to peel away the latex like that. And I'm also going to do a little bit of cleanup with an orange stick, just because there does tend to be some polish overflow with a Smooshy, and getting some of the excess off up front makes the cleanup a little bit easier once I get to the up close cleanup. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that on each nail. Now that I've got everything cleaned up, I'm going to add a layer of Don't Speak, and after that, I'm going to finish everything off, as usual, with Seche Feet. So here's the finished manicure, and I really like how this turned out. I was a little worried that the red and white might mix into pink, or that the red and green might mix into brown, and thankfully I didn't have a problem with either one of those things happening. And I think the gold on top adds that little bit of shimmer that is just a perfect amount of bling for the holidays. The theme of this year's 12 Days of Christmas is 12 Days of Techniques. I started out with a couple of easier designs, and now we're moving through kind of the intermediate section. I think a stamper is something that a lot of home nail artists have in their arsenal nowadays, but there's a lot that you can do with it other than just straight up stamping like I did yesterday. And I actually have one or maybe two designs that may make it into the coming days that also make use of the stamper. So be sure to stay tuned for the rest of the series. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching. It is stuff like this little problem here on my pinky nail that really sometimes makes me dislike the peel-off base coat. It is, of course, very convenient, but on the other hand, your manicure is not very sturdy. There may be a change in base coat coming because my patience with it is wearing rather thin. But in this case, I'm not mad because I didn't want to continue wearing the manicure. It was time for it to come off anyway. But in the normal course of things, that really would have ticked me off. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoy the peel.